What's good, people? It's your boy Tony, one half of my Bluntz, man. Meditating gaming, man. Y'all know what to do, man. I just got finished watching Project Power, right? And let me tell y'all, I'm still waiting for the power. Like, honestly, it wasn't. If I can be quite honest with you, it wasn't even that good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was confused. Um, by like the premise, like for so let me say before I go any further. I went into this with no expectations at all because it's a typical, story superhero trope movie, and I kind of had. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of had my feel with the whole with me and Pop covering like the MCU and stuff like that. So I was kind of hoping for something different. Um, but that wasn't the case. Even with heavy hitters like JGL, Joseph Gordon, Levitt, I think, Jamie Foxx, and the newcomer, the young lady that played Robin in the movie. Forgive me, I don't know her name, but that movie Project Power is not good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna just score it now so I can just get out of the way before I forget later. I would like to give it about a 5.5. Maybe I give a final score once I start going over my notes that I took down. But yeah, me, my buddy, we didn't. It was a no. We didn't like it. We didn't like that shit. So with that being said, the story basically follows your typical superhero trope. Well, not typical because the main characters are like all black. So outside of JT, I don't know if he's support role in this movie or if he's the main person, but his character is just I don't even know what his character name is, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He's just the cop that caught the lady selling the power drug. Um, Robin, he worked with her to get an edge fighting the drug on the streets in New Orleans. I don't know why New Orleans was the location they sell it on. Um, I just didn't understand like the premise of it. Uh, or why particularly New Orleans, I should say. Um, uh, Jane Foster's character is called the Major, so I don't. I think they say his name in the movie, but I don't recall because, like I said, I was kind of the movie didn't really like make me want to sit me like, oh shit, this shit getting good. Like, oh, okay, this is getting great. Nah, none of that. It was the complete opposite. Like I was bored. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of bored. And then the powers that we did see were the typical powers, fire, ice, explosion. So it was just like I'm not trying to shit because it's mostly a all black cast. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't that many characters. Like bruh, there was no main villain. Like who was the main villain? The doctor? Like her name was literally Doc. I don't know what her name was if she had a name. The bald dude was a bodyguard. I didn't know who he was. He was just a henchman. Like none of these characters were like fully fleshed out except for the major. Right? Like it wasn't nothing to even talk about. Like I took all these notes, and now that I'm trying to recall what actually happened in the movie, I was looking at my notes. It's like, man, like it's a good way to kill an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? 2 hours. So let me look at these notes right quick for y'all. By the way, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment the video, man, because you guys showing us love and make us want to do it even more. You know what I'm saying? So and then make sure you got Rowdy merch available at popbrady.com. Honorable Instinct, man. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. ASAP. Um, now back to the flick. So these notes, right? So Major's daughter apparently she's a healer type. She has a healing power, and her power, she has the only permanent power without taking the pill, right? So that's not established to the goddamn end of the movie. Damn near the end of the movie. That's not even established. So I had no motivation or nothing for the first 35 minutes of the movie. Robin, her mother was sick, so she was hustling selling the pills. She's in school, she was hustling selling the pills for the money to get the surgery for her mom and stuff, which is understandable. But why does it have to be a black person selling the drugs to get the money? You know what I'm saying? Like that stereotypical thing, played on me a little bit, but I didn't harbor on it. I didn't. That's not why I made it like a negative. That's not taking away from the movie, but that's like, okay, we get it. Like, move on. Like, you don't need to keep saying that over and over. As black people, you don't want to keep saying that. That's speaking for me. Like, um, so let me talk about this was all over the place. Like Machine Gun Kelly part, he was Newt. I don't even know why they gave him the name Newt. Like, what the hell? So that was stupid. His power was like fire. He was basically a bootleg ass Human Torch. I was like, nah. So honestly, now that I think back on it, that part right there took me out of it. I was like, what is this? Like, so it's like shoddy CGI, and I'm surprised Jimmy Fox and JGL went with this. Like what? Was I just bored or something? Like, and then they had the typical line with Jamie Foxx when he was interacting with the Robin character. The typical stereotypical. Well, I don't want to say stereotypical, but the typical lines that you see come from a mile away. Beat the system, oppression is oppression that. Like, yeah, y'all ain't gotta beat our head. Like, we get it. Like, we get it, bro. I get it at least. Like, she has a power. Her power is like rapping is her power. Like, seriously. Seriously. So I couldn't get down with that. But I will say that the scene that she had in the school when she was standing up to the teacher, even though it was like it was a dream or whatever, dream sequence. It was pretty cool to see. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna fake it. It was cool. Let's see here with some positives I had. Jamie Foxx was like badass though, but once again he fell into that trope. Father saves daughter, got to be father saving daughter. Why can't it be just something? Why can't he just be a badass trying to stop drugs from getting in the streets or something? Why can't it be that? Why always gotta be Jamie Foxx saving someone? Like that was kind of like that was kind of typical. So I was like, I see where this is going. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all catch a vibe from me, is like I just wanted to see something different, like something different. Like the movie's called Project Power, yet there was no power in the movie. There was nothing unique about the powers. Like, and I guess because they last for 5 minutes, and then some people, some people can take the pill, and then they blow up, which they show in the movie, but they only show it like one time. Like, so you mean tell me like 99% of the time, everyone else is good. So I didn't really mess with that. Let's see what else I got. Um, JGL was pretty. He was alright. He was a little bit funny in this. I'm not gonna fake. We do find out that later in the show, I mean later in the movie, that the Major was a part of the original program that was created to make the super soldiers. I guess I'm gonna call them super or power people, whatever the hell. But yeah, he was a part of the original. Then his daughter got captured because she was the permanent key to the whole thing. And so he go on like this vendetta, this kick ass vendetta where he just taking out everybody in the city to get to the ship where she's been held. And let me see what else I got. The one dude power was like Jekyll and Hyde, like he transformed into like a fake Hulk, Doctor Jekyll type person thing. That was kind of weak. That he didn't even fight for real. And actually, I do have one positive. It just came to my mind. The scene before the Jekyll and Hyde was actually when they was doing the test run for the pill, and the cameraman was inside the tube or whatever with the lady. She had the ice powers. The lady with ice powers. She was getting the powers, and they went out of control. But the Major Fox's character was kicking everybody's ass off in front of her while like the camera was panning around, like it was from her perspective while she was in the tube trying to escape or whatever. And that probably was a cool scene, but only if we saw it. Like, so we only saw bits and pieces of it, and we did get to one of the villains, I guess. You couldn't even see what he did though. Like, it was like, what is? It was like I was like, all right, by the time like an hour and a half, like about an hour 20 minutes past me, I was already over this movie. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm kind of mad I wasted my time watching this for y'all and like trying to do a review for this joke. But this joke was just not. It just wasn't that good to me. I'm sorry. Like, And I like a lot of movies, but this in particular was just like, nah, I'm not trying to crap on it because those are my people on screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this young, I don't know if it was the director. I mean, they did what they could with the script. Like, it wasn't even like I just don't understand what powered this movie. I want to know how much it cost, honestly, to make this with Netflix. Because man, this junk is. I think they just hoped that Jimmy Fox was gonna be able to carry this joke, but nah, not for me. I'm sorry. I done seen too many superhero movies, and this is not even. This is not even like personally to me. This is not even CD worthy class heroes. Like you can throw out the goddamn. You could throw out Avengers West with some ragtag Avengers team and do better than this. Like what? Like you could take a literal unknown group of heroes, put them in a movie together, make up something, and it would probably be better than this. Yeah, I like the blood, I like the gore, I liked all that, but that even that couldn't save this movie, and at times it was kind of shoddy. It was kind of shoddy anyway. One dude who was a contortionist, he had a power. He took the pill. His power was contortion. Like what, man? I was like, nah, it was just not for me. I'm sorry. Um, so uh, I was getting a little Brooklyn's Finest vibes a little bit from this, but then I realized that was too much of a compliment, so I want to scratch that off. One dude had like Baraka type powers. Like he literally had spikes and shit going out of his forearms and stuff. The way they made you kill him was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What else? Let's see. What else? What else? What else is positive I can think about? I can't think of no positive, honestly. It was just cut and dry, man. It was cut and dry. Oh, apparently the powers come from animals. So like, did the radiation testing give you the power, or does the animal give you the powers? Like, I don't understand. I didn't understand that the original philosophy behind the powers was that the way they saw animals in the wild, like how they would evolve and grow back limbs and stuff like that. So apparently they did a test and they mixed it with the DNA of the girl. This is just me spitballing. They mixed it with the girl, and then now they got the source code for the power between animals and humans, and makes the humans want to evolve and have animal characteristics. So if we're concluding the pill has animal characteristics, so you can get like a frog that can grow his arms back or some shit, or that he can be super fast like a cheetah. You know, it was just like little like stuff like that's kind of corny. So I didn't like that. I didn't like that if I'm correct in that, I didn't like that was a thing. I rather them just say, you know, we put him in a test lab, and then radiation gave him power, gave everybody powers. He had the strongest outcome. So we took his blood samples and mixed it. But that's whatever. I'm at. I didn't like this. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah. So my last point. The Major's big power that he never used. Because I thought he was immortal. Okay, so my bad. JGL, he has bulletproof powers, which is obvious because it's in the fucking description of the movie. Like what? And tell you that he's bulletproof basically, and his bulletproof lasts like every time he takes a pill. So I thought that when they take the pills, their power changes, but it doesn't. So I guess I don't even know how to even piggyback off that myself. But back to the Major. The Major's power, I guess, is a solar flare. Like if I would have seen it, that was kind of corny, even for me. And I'm a cornball, probably. I don't know, but look, that was kind of corny. Like he was like like that shit was like what dude? See your power this whole time. You can turn yourself to a solar flare and wreck a whole ship. So why didn't you do that from the beginning? Why you gotta wait till they want to make a trade for your daughter for Robin and to do all that? Or the way he hit it, like he had some massive power that nobody else can have. I guess because everybody else was kind of like, well, that's not even true though. So it's like this movie's all over the fucking place, man. Look, man. I'm sorry for any kids watching. This movie is all over the place. Definitely 5.5. That's it. You don't get no 6. Just a 5.5. And I just want to share something that I read on IGN. This is I thought was informative because they had the copy before. I'm assuming they had they already seen it, prior to it being released anyway. So they're one of the official, you know, review people. So I wanted to share this with y'all if I can before I dip out here. Yeah, man, that jump was definitely terrible. So let me see. So if you guys can see here, it says one of the errors in superhero flick free. I don't know the word. Well, anyway, if y'all can see here, this is basically I want to highlight this part right here for y'all. I ain't gonna read all that. No. This central theme of the movie: the appropriation of disadvantaged black and brown people from medical experimentation. We already know that. We know that they Oh, sorry for that. Technical difficulties. My bad. Live. We live. But yeah, though. So I wanted to share that with y'all because we already know that, black people have been, mistreated, experimented on and stuff like that. And just to see that in the movie, I guess was I want to say it's too much, but it was like, okay, like I said, beating uh beating the dead horse, you know what I'm saying? Like even if you didn't pick up on that thing, um the fact that they did was a good thing. Cause I didn't necessarily pick up on that, and I'm black. I was just trying to see a good movie, because I was, I'm tired of hearing about that. Like we know what's going on. We don't want to be beat over our head with that stuff. So, just food for thought. You know what I'm saying? We wish it wouldn't go on, but it does. I mean, hey, well, we're not gonna get political on this. Definitely, Project Power. Sorry for that hiccup. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect that. I'm using a wireless mouse and it has like all these buttons on here. And I'm not accustomed to that yet. So, but yeah, Project Power, 5.5 out of 10. Um, Definitely no lighters up, no lighters down, no lighters anything. Um, Go make sure I go check out 7 Daily Sin video. Actually, I'm gonna do another 7 Daily Sin video. I'm gonna do my top 5 characters in the series currently. I'm gonna do that. Don't forget to check out the Avengers preview that I put up. Matt Game and Marvel's Bluntz, man. Uh, I will be streaming it when it comes out. I will be getting my copy September 1st, which is 3 days early. So make sure y'all follow my Twitch, Tony Ozzy, all that good stuff. Make sure y'all, follow my Instagram at TonyCMG. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's it, man. Project Power 5.5. We ain't like it. So, thanks for watching.